Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I said that the next video would be about bus life, but I'm going to postpone that one more. Wait for some more comments and questions to come in. But here's what we're going to do. Here's what I've done on working around the campsite. I'm going to show you number 27. You've seen this one in a couple of videos back. I think I've got it pretty much done. At least probably about as far as I'm going to go with it. Nice day at the lake, light breeze, no clouds in the sky, a few people on the water. Well, here's number 27. If you remember what it looks like before, I put the rock wall up there and then filled all that in with dirt and gravel. It's probably not as tall as it was in the beginning, many years ago. But it's easier to get up to. At least when you get up here, you can actually stair step yourself up to the concrete. And then I filled this one in, put some gravel in it. And we had people last week had their tent set up on there and actually used it as a tent site again. So, yeah, rocks and filled it up. And someone made a comment, don't move rocks around in the national forest or on the campgrounds. Well, let me tell you what, all these rocks they were here and they were down there at one point. But over the years, everybody moved them out there. That's where I got them all. So I just brought them, returned them back to where they were. So now all the rocks are back in this area and a pretty nice stair step. And I'm still going to do the last one. Has a big step off with that log right over there. I got to keep people from burning it. Somebody's chopped it up some more, but they want to burn that thing in a fire and it won't fit. But I'm going to put it back over there, and that one that's got the steep step off. But here's what I'm going to do next too on this part, and just something minor, but just something as convenience. Over here is I'm going to work around this water faucet. This water faucet has been here forever, and it used to have a 2x4 frame around it that was full of rocks and gravel, and over the years it's just turned into a rock and a mud pit. So I'm going to try to dig that out and bring it up a little bit and make it where people will walk over here and not step in the mud, and then go from there. You can see where the where the 2x4s were. But yeah, that's going to come out whenever they redo this, and it's going to be moved up there by the bathroom, by those rocks. So that's my next repair work, or rejuvenate, in the campground. Zen's up here underneath the tree. He just walked down and thought he wanted to lay down and stop, so I just left him there. That's as far as we got on our walk so far. It's a pretty nice spot though for shade and grass. And that's just right below my campsite. And I made it over here to 29. This is what I'm going to do kind of with that log. I'm going to dig it in and then kind of let it fill that stuff in, because that's a pretty good step off. That log is probably a good 2.5 feet below the concrete. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's a pretty big step off. I want to say thank you everybody so far has donated to the Put the Bus Back on the Road fund. And if you want to donate, it's purely your choice, and its link is below in the description. I'll keep that up for a few weeks and see what happens, but thanks everybody for the positive news, positive word, and the donations that have come in so far. It will help replenish. And Zen is still over underneath the tree. He didn't want to leave, so I just left him there. It's way back over there, so he's just not barking. That's a good thing. I'll have to show you those repairs on another video because it's starting to get busy around here. This is Thursday and people are starting to come in. I've had a lot of people today, so I've been busy weed eating and camp hosting and things, and Zen's under the table starting to warm up. It's about 76 degrees, so he's starting to slow down a little bit. He's got his chew toy. He's happy. I want to show you the tent, though. I did some remodeling in it. I'm on my third bed, so this is still kind of tight. I got pork and beans, cooking for dinner. It's too windy outside, so I put them inside the tent. Recommended, do not cook inside of a tent. Just want to put that out there, public service announcement. There's Zen's bed, and this is a twin size air mattress. The first one I had a little one, developed a hole in it and just went right to the ground. And trying to find a hole in an air mattress is almost impossible. So had our water guy brought me a cot, a slumberjack cot, pretty nice cot, but got a little cool, and that is pretty firm. So that didn't work out for a couple nights. So now we're on this. This is a Serta air mattress. It's got an electric pump in it. You can't see it down there, but there's an electric pump with 2 settings. So I can, if I had the power on at night, I can put it on a certain setting like medium, and if it deflates some, then it would automatically come on and inflate back up. So a lot better. It's pretty nice. That's like one of those $150 mattresses I look on Amazon. They're not cheap. But we're going to cook some dinner, have me some hamburgers, and like I said, Zen's got his treats. We're going to rest up. We're going to end the video and say thanks everybody for watching. And don't forget, if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, the link's down below. Anything would be appreciated. Like I said, it's just volunteer donation. So if you want to help out, click on that and connect, or PayPal or Cash App. But we're going to cook some hamburgers and we're going to rest up for the evening. Get ready for a busy weekend. I have this feeling it's going to be busy. I had about 50 people today down here at a family reunion, so it was pretty steady. I'm tired. But a beautiful day at the lake.